Hello and welcome to Beyond Serenity. This journey is going to push you into surrender. There is no avoiding, there is no escaping, and there is also no forcing. This journey breaks you to transform you. And part of this transformation comes through the stark recognition that you have no choice but to hand over the details of how your life is unfolding. Your higher self has this, and your soul knows exactly where it is heading as you are led through all the confusing, seemingly random, and often apparently backwards moving twists and turns. Your end destination is already set. Whether you reach it in this lifetime, or the next, your soul will not give up on you until you have moved through your ascension and you have achieved the self-mastery that you have come here to experience. One of the biggest things holding you back in your progression along this path of mastery is your ego and the attempts to control from your mind. The way things play out in your life are not going to make sense. And many times, the events will seem counterintuitive, causing your ego mind much frustration. Your mind will want answers. Your mind will overanalyze. Your mind will question why life has thrown you these curveballs. And your mind will attempt to predict how things will unfold in your future. But the mind only wants answers because it does not trust what the soul is doing. Your soul knows the way. Your soul has a bird's eye view, and it is always directing you from within the highest form of love. You can imagine your higher self is providing you with a built-in GPS navigation system for your time while you are down here on this 3D earth plane. Your programmed destination is self-mastery and your experience of a beautiful high vibrational life as you ascend into higher levels of consciousness. As you're traveling the pathway to this destination, you'll move through a landscape comprised of many diversities, including thick forests, barren deserts, grassy fields, steep mountain climbs, and large bodies of water. And along every step of the way, your higher self is ever present, providing you with guidance to navigate all the twists and turns. Your soul knows where you are headed and is constantly shifting to ensure that you remain on the best path, depending on your current location at any given moment. There are an infinite number of routes that you can take to reach your destination, and depending on any given turn, to keep you on track, your higher self will adjust the directions, rerouting sometimes subtly and other times more drastically. To bring it back to real-world examples, the various adjustments may lead to more seemingly trivial life events, such as getting delayed at a train track, or they may cause you bigger upsets, such as the dissolving of a marriage, the termination of a job, the loss of a home, or the falling away of friendships. The turns will also present you with opportunities. People, places, and situations will unexpectedly appear in your life in the most random ways and in the most unexpected of places. Whether it is a loss or a new opportunity, the ego has a tendency to resist and to question when something unexpected is being presented. Our mind likes to jump in with thoughts such as, "This is not what I wanted," or "This is not the direction I had intended for my life." Very often, the mind spirals into future projecting, trying to predict all the possible scenarios and implications of taking any given action. It is from this space of attempting to predict that the actions are taken with underlying expectations. And as you'll be discovering on this journey, your expectations will always be disintegrated in one way or another. The key in accelerating your progression along your ascension path is paradoxically handing over any need for any specific experiences, and this includes handing over the need to speed up your journey. One of the ultimate goals is for you to discover the peace and security that is always ever present at every single step along the way. Although it sounds cliche to the ego mind, it is like a road trip. Much of the beauty and magic of this journey is found within the travel rather than just the destination. And to add to the confusion of your mind, the destination itself is not static. Rather, it is ever changing, as the soul does not stay stagnant. The soul is constantly evolving and will never allow your physical body to stay in one spot for too long. You'll be infinitely progressing to higher and higher levels of self-mastery and consciousness. As you travel this ascension ladder, your peace will always be held within your ability to detach from where you are headed and to bring it back to trust in the perfection of the now moment. You do not need to know why you lost that job. You do not need to know why you experienced the betrayal. And you do not need to know exactly why this person has suddenly entered your life. There are no mistakes, and there are no coincidences. There is nothing you can do to mess things up. No matter which way you turn, no matter what path you choose, you will always be redirected. All you need to do is trust that with each step and perceived misstep, your higher self knows the destination and is holding an infinite amount of wisdom that is guiding and supporting you through every single twist and turn along the way. Until next time, with unconditional love.